So we are now going to return to the Hunter's Dream and do a little inspecting of what things change. Because you can see that the new logo below my health here is the eye. The eye is insight. And the insight allows me to speak with her.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
So, she is your level up lady. She is the maiden in black. She is... Oh, what is her name in... God damn it. Whatever... the Emerald Herald. Emerald Herald. Shanalot. No? Is it Shanalot? No, Shanalot is the cat. Whatever. So channeling blood echoes.
Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
This is your level up. So I can get a lot of points. So we're gonna do that, that. Point there, point there. And a point there. Because now,
May you find
consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of other hunters in the world. This is your co-op. This is your white soapstone. Single blank is, I think it's like the black crystal in Dark Souls. It is the ceasing of cooperation. But more importantly, one of the most useful gifts that the DLC gives you is this. Consume insight and ring the old hunter bell to enlist the cooperation of old hunters. The old hunter bell. This little beauty. It's actually just a key item. This lets you summon in NPCs. And there are certain fights where NPC hunters can make the fight a joke. So, the Sword Hunter badge, what does it do? Well, the new system in place is that when you earn badges, you can unlock new weapons from the item shop over here. So, we can now purchase the Kirk Hammer. Can we use it? Yes, I have the requirements. 3,000 echoes. No. And then we will be working our way to this 10,000 echoes emblem. But in the time being, I'm going to buy some blood vials. Because you can always have more blood vials. So let's talk to the doll a little bit more, then we'll head back to Yharnam.
what is it you desire? Did you speak with Gammon? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. The little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not, but still, aren't they sweet? They speak farewell.
So, I gotta say, she is, whoever voices her does an amazing job. So we're gonna head back to the Great Bridge and go to the other area I was speaking about to meet another person, and then I'll see how far I get. The next boss is actually quite a bit of a jump in difficulty compared to this one, I will say. So here we are back in central Yharnam. Confound these crows. So, those are those are the wolves that we've seen before. Fuck you. So, pro tip, you can still get consumed additional health from dead bodies. Fighting these guys head on is a bad idea. However, we're going to do this. Coax them. Come on. That's it. And then cheat. Because if the game's gonna stack the deck against you, why not cheat? Because these guys do actually drop quite a few echoes, and they also drop health, which is quite useful. And that guy just floated through the environment, so there goes that one. So yeah, that's how much health, that's how much damage they do. They do more damage than the goddamn boss. Come on. I'll shoot you to death. So yeah, they drop quite a bit. Alright, so back on the trail we go, towards where we decided not to go, where the dogs were. This is why you don't want the dogs to get out, because they're really powerful. Because this game has a major thing about stun lock, which is both a good and a bad thing, but I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know if I like it or dislike it, because you can get stun locked like crazy, but you can also stun like, you can also do it back to enemies. Part of the reason I love the Ligarius wheel. Safe places? Like the Hunter's Dream? No. So currently we know of no places, so we cannot tell her. So we're now going to go over here. We're not going down there, because he might poke his head around a corner or not. But there is a rather powerful beast man down there. And we also have business up in the rafters here. First off, whew, okay. So don't want to mess that up, because that's... The fall damage in this game is nowhere near as bad as it is in Dark Souls 2, but it's probably like one of the lesser ones. But When you have low health, it's definitely a risk. But here is one of my favorite characters in the entire goddamn game.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Thank you.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're a little different from the beasts themselves.
Yeah.
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
So, this is Eileen the Crow. She is one of the coolest NPCs. Not only for her outfit, not only for her voice, but how tough she is. So there's actually 2 item screens. So if your tab bar here, but you also have on the touchpad, there's additional stuff. So I'm going to equip those Bolt Hunter's marks there. I won't usually use them. So there are our beast friends. And I don't know if there's an easy way of getting down. But we're going to try. Shit. Well, that didn't go well. But as you can see, the fall damage is not that bad. Alright. Now to use the powerfulest move in the game. If I can actually pull it off. I did, and then I fucked it up. This is the new parry. Now, parries are no longer free, because you must consume bullets to be able to parry. But your parry allows you to get back, if you are stunned with a hit, you will be able to regain health. Now, Dark Souls, you could get through a majority of the game without learning the parry. This game, not so much. Well, you could. But this game, the parry is much more powerful, and it will be used a lot more throughout the game. It also helps that when you're locked on, your rolls change to dashes, allowing you to parry then dash in for a quick combo. Stream looks like it's lagging a little. Hopefully it'll be okay. Good. Hang on, let me just do a quick test here. For a quick 1, 2, 3. Stream looks like it's lagging a little. Hopefully it'll be okay. Good. Hang on, let me just do a quick test here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good. Sorry about that. Just making sure my mechanics and stuff run properly. So, there are 2 items here. One is there, one is there. And I believe the one over there is the one we want. I always mess this up and I can't remember which one's which. Let's see if I chose right. But first, rats. Asshole rats that look even more grotesque than they have ever before in Dark Souls. Is this the right one? No, I picked the wrong one. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, no, these rats are horrifying. Come on, rats. I judged that completely wrong. And that bounced off. I'm doing fantastically. So, now, one of the most important items in the game. Madman's Knowledge. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the Great Ones. Used to gain insight. Making contact with the Eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. So, insight is a very useful tool. It will become even more useful as time goes on, and we unlock a special store back at the Hunter's Stream that sells us stuff for insight points. However, it is a double-edged sword. How it is a double-edged sword, we will discuss later on, because it is... it's a very cool thing, and it's better kept in mystery. And those guys are going to shoot at me, so let's go get this one. Come here, you damn rats. Throwing knife. It's a throwing knife. Alright. Saw spear. Wait, we safe? No, there's one more rat. Alright. Saw spear. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used by those who dedicate themselves to the hunt. This saw effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a medium-range spear. The saw, with its set of blood-letting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt and only grows more effective as the other one is set. So, this thing, I won't use it that much, but it's a good weapon. Good quick attack. The charge is just a hit. Normal hit is that. Transform gives me a blade that's that long and becomes sort of a halberd-like weapon. Charge from here, it's a thrust downwards. Quick attack is just a thrust. Oh yeah, because it's still a one-handed weapon. So this thing is pretty good. The transforming, that one is really powerful. It's also not bad for dex characters, but since we are a strength build, we will be primarily using the Hunter's Axe. Ow. Alright, hang on. Let's get something straight here. You there. Spear Beast. That feels so good when you get the parry. Like, it just feels good. I think it might even feel better than the Dark Souls parry. At least the Dark Souls 1 parry. Only parry I could actually get effectively. Get some bullets. Get some bullets. Run around the edge here, grab that. Although the low-level cold blood dudes I hardly ever used. These damn birds. Fuck you, birds. You're even hiding in the barrels. What evil does that? Crows! That's what evil does that. Oil urn. Additional item that can be supplemented onto the Molotov for bonus damage. And when I say bonus damage, if you saw how much it did on Cleric Beast without, it does it even more. So the shard, good. Is there anything in here? I can't remember. Nope. No, we're good. Alright. Nothing around here. There's the drop down there. But first, let's go up. Because the real prize is over there, guarded by that little prankster. More madmans. All right. Our first giant. Now, you may have heard the parry sound effect there. If you do a charged heavy at the back of a character, you can actually get a counterattack. Pull the lever here and speak to these people. Of course I will.
Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Tiny music box.
It's one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it to him so he remembers. Mum's so silly and I'm off without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, give her this music box. Please, I know you can do it.
Okay. I will tell you right now, this music box is one of the most useful items in the game. Small music box received from a young Yharnam girl. Plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. Without this music box, unless you're experienced with the parry mechanic of the game, a certain boss is quite tough. Come here, you pack. Once again, just like a Dark Souls game, the last thing you want to do is get cornered by multiple people. Oh boy! Huh! That scared me. You son of a bitch. So usually you would fight him here, but no, he had to come see us. Torch and more Molotovs. The torch. A common torch formed from wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. Interesting how it's pine resin. Like the additional power that powered material that was used on all the Dark Souls weapon. A hunter chose torches not only because of the hunt leads them into the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed of a deathly fear of flame. That's a little awkward, but then again, this is a Japanese game, so the translation is not always perfect. So this thing is quite, like, weapon-wise, it's just got a shove, but it's useful for lighting, and it comes in a big deal later on in the game, due to its explained effect. More oil urns, always good. Oh, shut up, you laughing ladies. Let us go up these. Well, that was strange. I never heard that before. So this is the end, the other end of the bridge. So from here, we can now come up to above where all those boys are. Grab some pebbles. And also go to this area that you would not know about. One of the things I really like about the level design of this game is not only the interconnection of stuff, but also the way that stuff is hidden in a way. Like, it's sometimes difficult to find your critical path, allowing your character to explore and think. Come get me, you beast. Foul beast, you have been slain. Nice one, dude. Well done. And there's a spear beast here. Spear beast. Oh, spear beast. Come here, my friend. Thank you, sir. That is my gift to you. Hopefully I can probably do this good. Lunging attack. And Spear Beast. Getting some good parries. Now he's a little tougher. But now comes the favorite part of the level. Fashionborn! We safe here? I think we are. So, the Hunter's Set. One of the standard articles of the Hunter's attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognized by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. The cool thing is, when you have a ponytail, it actually pokes out the back. That's why I like this hair style. Hunter's Garb. One of the standard articles of hunter's attire fashioned at the workshop, accompanied with a short cape that can wipe away blood. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides the standard defense to anyone facing the beastly threat. Allows one to stalk unannounced by the cover of night. Ooh, it looks good. I would buy, From Software, if you're listening, if you ever sell a cloak that looks like this, I will buy it. Hunter's Gloves, one of the standard articles, the fashion of the workshop, finer piece of attire for the beastly threat, stocked unannounced. Hunter's Trousers, same description. So, this is the set of gear that we will be primarily using because it looks, I would say, one of the best. Alright, hang on. Geronimo! These corpses are horrifying, so I will quickly kill them all. Ow, 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 ow. Would you kindly? Hey, you're still alive. We'll be having none of that. Crow! Bird! Alright, and now we face the most beastly threat of the entire game. Piggy, 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 piggy! I missed. Fantastic. You have been carved to bacon. Cold blood dew, and the Saw Hunter badge. Saw Hunter badge crafted long ago at the workshop, but attempts. I wonder if anyone has cracked the Yharnam language yet. Attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge, except for the messengers in the bath, who understand it profoundly. Certain items can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe. So, that allows you to get all the base weapons and the base firearms. So if I was to get the saw cleaver, that is how I would obtain it. Or if I was to want the saw cleaver, rather. God, I love the cloth physics in this game. They're great. They're a little ridiculous on elevators, but that's okay. So now we are going to head back to the Hunter's Dream and prepare for our next boss. He's the next boss. Oh boy, that one's a doozy. That one's the one where I might fuck it up. I'd care if you not shove me, good sir. Is it my fault? I think not. Wow, they dropped 4 vials apiece? It's crazy. It's insane. No. 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 You will die. Alright, back to the Hunter's Dream we go. So,
Welcome.
how many levels can I get with my current? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna go like that because I'm going to buy the weapon I unlocked. The Kirk Hammer. What is the Kirk Hammer, you ask? The Kirk Hammer, a trick weapon typically used by the healing church hunters, slightly different. On the one side, an easily handled silver sword. On the other, a giant, obtuse stone weapon characterized by a blunt strike and extreme force of impact. The church has taken a heavy-handed, merciless stance towards the plague of beasts, an irony not lost upon the wielders of this most symbolic weapon. So, this is the Kirk Hammer. I will not be using this too much. I will be using it for the time being, just because it's fun to use. Because longsword, charge, stab, but then the real fun. Clink, fucking two-handed slam hammer. Hi, Proxy. Overhead charge can be followed up. L2 is a wide swing. Combination L2 is wide swing. That to that. Oh, the Kirk Hammer is godlike. Plus, when you start to see like that transform, or 1, 2, slam, transform. Alright, back to Central Yharnam. Alright, now now this is where the troubles can occur. Because our next boss yes, it does show up on the ultimate. Come here, you foul beasts. I'm going to switch a few things up here. Add in the oil and Molotov. Add in the tiny music box. God, I love just sliding the sword in and out of the Kirk Hammer because it's a cool noise. Indeed. Oh, stay there, damn you. If you would kindly not. Oh, get out of here. Alright, now give me my health. You foul beast. Come here, Brickman. Too early. Too early. Perfect. Okay. I think I can beat this with 17 files. What's they coming to get me? Yeah, they are. That was really dumb. Shit. Taking my health back. Okay, that. 2 bloodstone. All right. Hopefully I can. What does more damage actually? Cork hammer. Okay. All right, big boy. Let's do this. Father Gascoigne. He is the equivalency in difficulty and in strategy to Gwyn from Dark Souls 1. Which was the final fucking boss. Shit. Oh boy. Nope. Oh boy. All right. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. That was one of the best Gascoigne runs I've ever done. So, if you get trapped by his stun lock in Form 3, you are dead. Like, you have no chance. Gascoigne is one of the toughest start outs. He sorts out the dependence of, if you beat him, then you can probably get to the rest of the game. If you can't, good luck. I will say I didn't use it, but if you use the tiny music box, he is stunned for approximately 3 seconds and you can get a small combo on him, or a good charged attack. Maybe not the Kirkhammer charge because it's quite long, but maybe the longsword charge. But anyways, also there is that red brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. So, we are not going to be using this gem, A, because it's not very good, and B, I want to continue that quest line with the little girl, who is Gascoigne's daughter. But he gave me the Odin Tomb Key, which I should take a look at as well. The key to the gate that blocked the tomb of Odin. Beyond the tomb, Odin Chapel can be found in the center of Cathedral Ward. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Odin have all gone mad. So, let us go and see if that statement is true.